Law enforcement over the years has primarily been reactive. I mean, a crime occurs, we take a report, we investigate, we find out who did it, we put them in jail, and the district attorney prosecutes. Law enforcement is right now evolving across this country into intelligence-led policing, which basically, I mean, with all the technology that we have, and you know, we did some of that as we gained knowledge and we gained the use of technology over the years, but we've kind of formalized that process where we better use that knowledge and the information that we always had, but we never really connected the dots. And so I think that, you know, that's kind of the way law enforcement is headed.
Well, the concept that the internet inherently is any different than any other venue for a predator is where the mistake comes in. Trying to separate internet predators from any other kind of predators. When we talk about a predator, they're a predator. It doesn't matter whether they're in the mall or at the park or on the internet. That's just the venue where they're operating at that time. And what we find is that most of them, whether they're, I mean, no matter where they are, they're operating the same way. They're using the same language, the same tactics, doing all the same kinds of things, regardless of what venue they're in.
We look at the information that's developed and then the outcome. I mean, they provide the information, and if we end up, it's just like in the last investigation with, you know, that we had with, I guess, the 43-year-old. I mean, if we develop that information and then we're able to make an arrest, you look at that type of data, and you're not going to be able to measure all of it because you can't always measure a negative.
Our job is to identify and interdict predatory behavior in all hopes before they ever get a victim. And our job, our mission, is to go out there and look for predators while they're still on the hunt and try and catch them when they're in that place where they're still looking for that victim, and stop them before they get there.
The whole point of that unit, whether it's child predators or it's armed robbery or it's other type of sexual predator, gang related, is to really develop and the information that we have and be able to put it to use. I mean, with the technology that we have, it's so much easier now to be able to connect the dots and figure out who's committing those crimes. It's just the idea is to be able to get that information to the field officers, because again, the field officers are the ones that make the difference, and they're the ones that know their districts, their sectors, and they are so much more effective if they have the information to be able to know who's committing what in their neighborhoods, or what type of crime is being committed and where it might be committed, so that they can, you know, they can proactively address that.
What's your message of your unit to all the other people out there that you haven't come in contact with yet?
We'll meet you soon. See you soon. We'll find you. I mean, if this is what you're into, we'll find you. Mm-hmm. We're going to find you eventually, because you only have so much of your time to dedicate to being what you are